So previously on the channel, I've been using these hydrated, dehydrated meals on camping, and sometimes I just buy them off the internet, come to the channel, show you what they're like, tell you what's in them, I tell you my honest taste test, let's say. And a lot of people kept going on about it's cheaper if you buy them from a tin. Now, other day, I think last week actually, I did a video of the spaghetti bolognese one. That's a few videos down from here. It will be in this playlist if you check it out. And I had this one as well. So this one is something to eat, beef stew with potatoes. And once again, I thought, let's compare it. Let's do what people have been saying. Now, what I mean by that is a lot of people say the cheaper if you buy them in the tin and just pour them in the little silver bags that you can reheat in a camping stove or something like that. I'll share a link to Amazon in the description if you want to check them out. Basically, you can buy stuff like this, pour them into bags about that big, just say like that, and then you can squish it up, put it into one of these stoves and reheat them. These bags are really, really good for that. I would recommend them a lot. I think you get 25 off. No, I think you get 50 for £25. I'll share a link to the Amazon in the description for that. A lot of people are saying it, get the tins, it's a lot cheaper. So let's do this. Let's test these side by side. This one is Irish stew with mixed vegetables and rich chunky vegetables as well. So let's start that again, shall we? Hey, meaty gravy with chunky vegetables. And this one is beef stew with potatoes, and you will get some veg in it as well. Diced potatoes, cooked beef, carrots, green beans, onions, tomato puree, cornflour, salt, white pepper. Now, white pepper seems to be very strong in these sort of meals, so that's something we are going to look out for when I taste it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open it. Now, this is just, I'm only doing this video, and videos like this when I do them on the channel, it's just to show these people when they say, oh, get them cheap from a tin, the better. So far, the previous one wasn't better. I'm just showing it, but it's not really right, because what you got to understand is these have been designed and made for the great outdoors when you're going hiking, camping, anything to do outdoors. When you want a quick meal, these are made for that sort of stuff. The tin meals are made just to stick in a bowl, throw them in the microwave and have them at home like that. I'm not saying it's going to be disgusting at all. So what we need to do, we need to add water, 300 ml of water. We've got some red hot water here. These meals can be expensive. £7 something for this one, £2 something for this, £2.10 I think for this one. So this one, you can see in here, you get a lot of vegetables. These are going to be your potatoes, aren't they? And lightweight, 118 grams for this, and the tin weight is 392 grams. So these meals are lighter, even though this is extremely cheaper, it's a lot lighter. Did they even say what line you got to fill it up to on this one? No, normally it might say, there's a load of lines. Line A to B. Add boiling water to line C. Well, we're nowhere near there, are we? So I put some more in, there we go. Get my little spoon. So you've got to just give this a quick stir. Get right into the corner of the bags. Just so every bit's out. And you do have to leave it for 8 minutes. Like I say, I'm not saying people are wrong. People might prefer to get these. But I'm just showing this video, but outdoor camping, would you prefer to take the ones? Let me know what you think about it in comments below. I prefer to take these sort of meals. I've taken some where I've got the microwave meals from Tesco's, and I've used them on camp. But an hour so late, I was hungry. These ones don't seem, I mean, they seem to last, let's say. So this one is the Irish stew. Do let me know in the comments, what would you prefer? Just say if you're going to go on a long hike, overnight camp, would you make your homemade meals like this? No, these meals in from the tin like this. Now people do say make your homemade meals, just make them yourself. you know, to compare these videos with the something to eat ones and the other ones. The problem with that is you're making your meal to your standard, how you like it. So I don't think that'd be a fair competition between these two meals. So just while that one is hydrating itself, we're going to try the Irish stew from Tesco's. It tastes, I'm not even tasting it, am I? It smells a lot like gravy and some meaty smell, but it's not like the beef smell that you get. Yeah. You are getting the gravy smell and some meat. It's not, I don't think you'd better look at it and go, oh yeah, could be beef. Right, there we go. I just don't want these bags hanging over the side of the camera, so it looks silly on the video. So that's what it looks like. There's a lot of liquid in there, a lot of water, so it's not gloopy and dry and horrible. There's a lot of potatoes. That's what I see straight away, actually. You see a lot of potatoes, carrots. You get a lot of meat. There is a lot of meat, chunky meat there, like it says. I'd say the meat and the potatoes is probably roughly the same amount. This is a chunky bit of meat. Let's try this. It just breaks up when you're eating it. You'd expect beef to be a little bit more chewier, wouldn't you? Everything's very soft. The problem with this is it's just tasting like cheap gravy. That's all it tastes like. I'm not sure if I could be happy out camping to eat this and then be happy that I've eaten. I'm just seeing if there's a microwave or something you'd put in a pan and stick it on the cooker to reheat. Yeah, I'm not really seeing that. It can be an outdoor camping meal. Now I'm trying to get closest meals to the outdoor meals as possible, and I'm trying to get all this back in the in the tin. I wasn't enjoying it. It just, like I say, it's something. If I were out camping and I've been hiking or like that, and I reheated it, I would feel a little bit like, is that it? There's not want much to it. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's have a look at the something to eat one. Now that looks better. That really does look better. Look at that. That looks like a good meal. See, people say they're not worth the money, but in this little experiment, I feel like it is worth the money because everything looks just so much better by a mile off. And give that a couple of more minutes. Oh, let's pour it in a bowl. Oh yes. There's the difference. Is it a fair challenge? Irish stew compared to this? I had to get the same sort of meal to the bag, didn't I? So here we've got some potato, we've got some... This is sliced beef. It's not as chunky as the other stuff. Got a little bit of chewiness as well. Now let's try some of the potatoes and veg. It's got a lot more veg in it. You know what I'm going to do? I feel like doing it this way maybe not be the best way to do it. I'm wondering if I can get the same meal just in different brands of outdoor camping food and then compare them two together. But in this video I'm just showing when people say get it in tin it's a lot cheaper. It might be cheaper, but I just don't think the quality of the meal is better than you get in the bags. That's just my opinion. You could think the same. You might disagree with me. I know there's almost £5 something difference in these meals, but the something to eat one, I just straight away think it's a lot better and it tastes nice. Everything tastes a lot better. Once again, white pepper, you taste a lot of the pepper in it. Seems to be a thing with these companies. They love to stick a lot of pepper in. Ground white pepper. They never tell you how much white pepper they've put in. Potatoes 38%, beef 14%. There's a lot more potatoes in the beef. And then that's it then. Everything's just what's on there. They don't really tell you percentage of everything else. But like I say, you taste the pepper, but you're also tasting, you are the gravy, you're tasting the potatoes and everything. So I'm going to give a 40. And this is me just being completely honest. I'm not going to lie about anything, the taste and stuff. I can't really see either of these being better than each other. And this is why I know you're thinking, well, hang on a minute, you said the something to eat one's a lot better. It is a lot better. It tastes better. But the Irish stew had more meat in it. That's the thing. The Irish stew had more chunkier, bigger pieces of meat. That's the size of the beef you're getting in this one. See what I mean by that? But this one just tastes like gravy. There's not much taste behind it. At least with this one, you can taste the gravy, you can taste the veg, you taste the pepper. It's a lot more flavour behind it, but the beef is very slim and it's not the best. But this one, chunky, nice pieces of beef. And that's my opinion about it. So here, I'm having a 50-50 moment. This is why I think from now on, I'm going to buy the meals like this. I don't think I have any more available. I have a couple down here. This is what I'm going to show you. So here we've got chicken with rice in a pack and go, vegetable tikka in the pack and go. I've got a lot of these pack and go ones. Vegetable chili con carne, I wonder if I had one in this stew, one like this. Let me just double check this. I do have a lot, but let me see if I had one in the stew. There's something else I want to say. Chicken with vegetable pasta. Something stroganoff. I can't read that word. Chicken tikka masala. Vegetable korma. Mild chicken korma. Beans and vegetable curry. I've only got a couple more to look at. There we go, this is a bit last of them. Vegetable korma. I would have said that one once. Yeah, I've got 2 vegetable kormas. Yeah, well. Beef curry with rice. Porridge with saltinas and porridge with strawberries. So yeah, I ain't got that one. But this is what I mean. I maybe could start buying other brands and compare them side by side. I think it'd be a lot more better for us outdoor people, because I've already shown, as people say, you know, you can get them cheap from supermarkets. They don't always seem to be best. Now you might like them. You might say, well, I like to do that. That's up to you. You know, I'm not knocking what anybody wants to do. I'm just saying, I think that's the better way to do stuff. So like, we'll get a real turnip and a something to eat. Close as we can with the ingredients. Shouldn't be very hard. And we'll do it that way. So if you want to see them videos and you're not yet following my channel, you can press this here by subscribing to my channel. I'll share another video up here for you. But like I say, it's 50-50. This is more flavoury, but this one you get chunk of meat and vegetables in it. I can't really pick one at the moment. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time.